everybody, I'm here today to show you how to make an emergency stop on a main road. In this simple driving lesson, I will be showing you the simple process for making an emergency stop on a main road. Now, hopefully you don't have to ever do this, but chances are you will have to at one point or another in your driving career. So with that being said, it's important to know exactly how to do it safely and effectively. Now, first I'm going to explain it, then I'm going to demonstrate it. But I will say this, I'm not actually going to be making an emergency stop on a main road right now because there's a lot of traffic and I don't want to make an emergency stop for no reason because something bad might happen. I might get rear-ended, I might cause an accident or something like that. But I will be doing it on a side street, but we're going to pretend that it's a main road by showing you the process. Let's get right to it. A few simple steps to making an emergency stop. The first step is to apply the brakes firmly and aggressively. This is probably the most important step. You want to literally take your foot, stomp that brake pedal, like stomp it. I mean, you want to press your brake pedal literally as hard as you possibly can. This is especially true if you have ABS braking because there's not a risk of your tires locking up. The ABS will kick in. So stomp that brake pedal. Just literally take your foot and just smash the brake pedal. You want to brake as hard as you can to stop the car as fast as you can. Now you want to keep two hands firmly on the steering wheel. You don't want to be, if you're cruising like this, if you're driving with one hand, there's nothing wrong with that for the most part, as long as you're doing it safely, but you want to grab the wheel with two hands as quickly as possible and grip the wheel firmly, but you also want to keep a sort of flexible approach. You don't want to grip the wheel like this and be stuck to the seat. You want to be able to move if you need to. Now, if you're just coming to a complete stop in a straight line, there's no time for checking your mirrors, no time for signaling or anything like that. So don't check your mirrors, don't check your blind spots, don't signal. Literally grab the wheel and slam the brake. That's it. That's it. When you come to complete stop, you might want to put your hazards on if you remember to. I consider that to be like an optional step that I would recommend, just to let everyone else around you know that, there's a hazard. There's a reason why you have to come to an emergency stop. Now, if you're in a situation where the emergency's in front of you, the hazard's in front of you, and you got to get around it, you can't come to a stop early enough to avoid it directly on, you got to go around it, well then you have to swerve around, and then it becomes crucial to quickly check your mirrors and your blind spot. Do not just switch lanes or swerve around without checking your mirrors or your blind spot, because then you might cause an accident. So you might avoid that hazard, but you might create a different hazard by causing an accident. So if you need to swerve, slam your brakes and check your mirrors and your blind spot quickly, and then just do a quick swerve. You're not turning the wheel like this. We're talking about an avoidance swerve, like that. For an avoidance swerve, you really only have to turn the wheel about a quarter of a turn in either direction, like that. Very simple. Now, let's get to the demonstrations. Now, I will say this. If you're practicing this, make sure all of your objects in your car are secure, because when you slam your brakes, things are probably going to go flying, okay? I'm telling you right now. And it's good when you're avoiding an accident, but if you're practicing and there's no accident, there's no hazard, then just secure your stuff. We're going to start off by practicing one run slowly, and then we're going to speed up just a little bit. So, put in the car in drive, and I will demonstrate one where I'm going slowly, where I'm coming to a stop without steering, and one where I'm going a little bit faster where I have to swerve around something. Let's get right to it. So we're driving on a main road, we're just cruising, some traffic, cruising at a relatively low speed. Something pops out just like that. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Some stuff is flying around back there. My son's toys are flying around. All right, slammed on the brakes, grab my wheel, hazards on, like that, okay? What we're going to do next, we're going to turn around, and I'm going to show you a different method. If you have to swerve around something, you're going to use this. And if the faster that you're going, the higher the chances are that you're going to have to swerve around something. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of speed. We're going to go around this turn. Something's moving around in the trunk there. I hope it didn't damage anything. We're coming around the turn, and all of a sudden, we see something. Brake, swerve, like that. As you saw right there, I braked, and before, at least according to what I thought I did, because it happened all so quickly, before I actually swerved, I checked my mirror, my blind spot, just like this, right? So I was driving, and then I won't brake now because I don't want to do that again. I braked, checked my mirror, blind spot, and I swerved just like that. And I'm taking a turn in the road. I'll do it again. Driving, and hazard, boom, just like that. Just like that. Simple swerve maneuver. You don't need to send the wheel as if you're making a left turn or a 3-point turn. A simple swerve maneuver. All right, so I hope you guys appreciated that video because stuff is everywhere in my back seat. But with that being said, I really hope that you liked it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.